Good morning. Happy Thursday, the day before I go live with my 1-year anniversary episode of More Moss to the People. So I wanted to thank every single guest that I have had on my podcast this past year. I want to say their names because they're important, because they are what makes this movement more real for me and hopefully for you. So I want to begin with the first person that I had on, Josephine Warner. I have a list here because there's so many. Josephine Warner, Lisa Lynch, Dana Inouye, Tammy Faulds, who I have had on twice, Sinead Fine, Tanya Elfersey, Thomas Shindberry, my beloved husband, Jenny Maxwell, Jacqueline Smith, Gagan Gupta, Jen Morgan Franco, Yvonne Chung, Candice Haza, Marcy Hershey, Novalie Wilder, Beth Leese, Bella Miller, Maria Sarafina, Jeanette Wienberry, Stevie Callista, Jeff Orr, Monica Poshman, Jade Ponovich, Tirza Schaefer, Sandy Stone, Melissa DeJong, and Wendy Wright. These beautiful angels have been guests on my podcast. Who would have known that was going to happen a year ago? That I was going to, 90% of those people, I don't know. I don't know them personally. I know them through different things, through different groups, through online private groups. And I've made relationships with these people because relationships and community are my number one top value in my life. These conversations have been beautiful. They have been heart-wrenching sometimes. They've been freeing. They've been funny. They have been absolutely what has made my year the best year of my life. This has been the adventure I never even knew I needed. What are you doing in your life to create adventure for yourself? Doing things, stepping outside of your center of comfort to do something, to learn something new, to surround yourself with people that you've never met. We have no idea what's waiting for us on the other side of that. And by taking a risk on ourselves and taking a risk on others, we grow. We all grow. The collective grows. So thank you to every one of my beautiful guests that I have had the pleasure of chatting with this year on More Moss to the People, the podcast, the movement. And I look forward to the magical conversations that are coming this upcoming year. And I want to mention one thing. Every week when I do my episodes, I write my own show notes based off of the recording. And I realized when I did the recording this week that I mentioned something called podcast fade, but then I start talking about something else and I never got back to what podcast fade actually means. And podcast fade is what happens when somebody starts a podcast, people give up. Understandably, it is not for the people that are expecting a quick return of some sort, where I want 1 million followers or I expect to have 1,000 downloads a week. That's not typical. Like 20 downloads a week, 30 downloads is great. That's the real world. And so podcast fade means people give up after 7 episodes. And I did 49. I'm proud of myself. And those aren't words that I typically say about myself. So thank you for following along. And any of these names that I have mentioned, all of the names that I have mentioned, they're beautiful souls. Our conversations are deep, they're rich, they're gorgeous. If you would like to listen in, just start from the beginning. And you can listen to the whole season. Actually, there's 2 seasons because I started 11/11/22. And then the second season opened up there, though, in January 2023, so you understand. So 49 episodes, start from the beginning, and just keep listening. And there's plenty of episodes where I'm just talking myself about things that are important to me. So thank you for being here. If you have listened to any of them, I thank you. If you want to listen to any of them, I thank you. If you want to share this movement with any of your friends or your loved ones, I would so appreciate it. I look forward to my second year. Thank you for being here.